one thing we know about any team that is coached about from Patrick and Keno is that they will play hard regardless of who they are up against.
We now welcome Australia onto the floor. They finished on the podium in each Asia Cup they've competed in, and they'll fancy their chances of going all the way in 2025, Laurie.
Well, that's exactly what their mindset will be, and they finished third in the previous two Asia Cups, and they will absolutely be wanting to challenge for top spot at the end of this tournament.
George up against Anumam. Now things get underway. A great tap from George to get things going for the Opals. Reed back to George. George captaining Australia in this Asia Cup. What a privilege that is. Blitzarves gets the scoring going. Blitzarves is coming off a long injury with her back. Great to see her opening the scoring for her team. George, for her start to George. Fowler. Reed looks at the three and knocks it down. What a hot start this is from the Opals. Anumam thinks about going herself, then gives it to De Jesus. You know she's capable of making those sort of shots. Reed eyes all the way up ahead to Borlase. Beautiful pass, champagne basketball.
Sort of movement, dribble penetration themselves. They are just playing smother. She was streaming down there. Perfect pass, catch and finish.
Azada Panganiban. Anumam. Drives in. George right there with her. Reed looks for Borlase once again and then just decides to settle. Fowler in the corner. What a great start to her campaign, and what a great start for the Opals. Early timeout called. A double-digit lead for Australia.
Well, they couldn't want much.
Anumam. Panganiban. De Jesus loves this corner and lets it go down.
What a well-executed play. And she is totally with Australia. And almost scrappy defense. A lot of help, a lot of just switches, being aggressive.
Reed, good quick step and good finish. Panganiban to De Jesus. The only scorer for the Philippines so far, steps back on Reed, and she is getting going. Scoring chart for Australia. Good Soa with 5. Panganiban. Crossing over on Woods. Ozar blocked by Fowler. Panganiban. Shot clock ticks down to 1, so she's got to shoot it, and she scores it. Great awareness. Woods. Back to Akuzo, but Anumam just quicker to it. Panganiban, can she go back to back? Pulls up, tough fake! To Ellis. Uses her pace, dishes it to Akuzo, great finish. Ellis. Bibby, corner 3, drains it! De La Rosa now. Anumam, Sugapong, just rattles out. Soa off and running. We know how prolific of a scorer she is. Woods, good drive, great tough finish. One more to come for Courtney Woods. Akuzo now kicks it out to Woods. Bibby again, and gets the finish once again.
That's the thing about Chloe Bibby. It certainly has the three-point range and likes to take that shot, but equally she's strong and she can go and put herself inside and finish those shots. But what a nice little pull-up jumper by Sugapong.
Bibby's had the hot start. Gets it here. Soa in the corner. She loves that shot. And look at all those big bodies under the rim for the rebound for the Opals. Bibby up against 3, has to kick it out. Soa, great step, great finish.
Represented Australia at the recent FIBA World Cup. Castillo lights it up from long range. He was going to shoot make that pass, and Australia was able to capitalize on that.
Shot clock's off. Woods finds a way through. Tough defense. Adiman was there for ages trying to get a shot to go down. Soa scoops it in, easy as you like. Reed with eyes up ahead as always, and Soa obliges from the three-point line. Mismatch, there's a bit of a difference in physicality. They're really flexing their muscles all over the floor, Laurie. And now Pastrana has an opportunity here for the Philippines. Ozar, active once again. Panganiban confronted,
Wow.
but lets it go. What a tough shot.
Is really strong right now, but defensively is where I'm so impressed there.
Ellis. Back to Izzy Borlays. Strong boards from Blitzarves. De Jesus. Shows and goes, Vanessa De Jesus.
Or they had to work hard for. We can see De Jesus going to the Jesus. She just persisted with her drive, getting her feet in the paint downhill. Oh, but what a nice backdoor cut to follow up by Izzy Borlays.
Blitzarves another rebound. Uses her pace, goes coast to coast.
And she is just feeling so much better.
De Jesus, she's having a fine start to this game. She just needs her team to come with her. Adiman still can't get the scoring going.
Adiman's doing all the right things, she's just not finishing.
Blitzarves double teed, it doesn't matter! Sarah Blitzarves, that is tough!
Well, it's good to see one player that is rewarded for the hard work. So she ran.
Panganiban gets confronted by Akuzo. Pastrana steps into the shot and makes it!
Defense by the Australian team, just how difficult they are making life for them.
She's having a bit of trouble at the offensive end too.
It's a good battle between the two girls, the two big players.
Panganiban, she's showing what she's made of. Hard to believe she's just 19 years old. Borlays, oh, hard to believe she's just 20 years old.
Wow, there is
like that.
A real miscommunication on defense.
Fall short. Bibby. Blitzarves. Gets her own rebound, and another and one to come. She's just too strong out there.
Well, she is certainly taking advantage of the mismatches out there. She got in her position and she just demanded the ball. And she didn't give up on it.
Fajardo. Through the legs of Blitzarves, that was clever. Serrana, it just goes down. So 39 seconds left in this opening half. Australia have been the dominant team so far. Ellis kicks it out to Bibby in the corner, and that is a perfectly run play in my book.
Well, there you go.
As the Opals look to pick up where they left off just before half-time. Soa, three,
Wow.
that's where she left off. George to Reed. Back to Soa. Scoops it out to George from the corner. Followed her own shot. Fowler was there. Putback was good. Reed to Fowler. Finishes it off. Back to Lulu Ozar. De Jesus. Steps around the defense and makes the shot.
Judging what Kayla George was doing at that stage, whether she was dropping, whether she was going to switch onto her. Speaking of Kayla George, you know, we saw still some excellent plays from.
Trying to get around Kayla George, it's no easy task. Soa was there to help. Fowler off and running. Woods, the open three, makes it!
You know, they pushed the ball, they got the feet in the paint. Courtney Woods was wide open, and you've got to be able to nail those wide open looks.
Ozar, speaking of open looks. Woods This time Reed finds the open Fowler. Great find by Steph Reed. Sugapong.
Oh, it was the right
Short.
idea. Nice little flare screen. Good action.
Oh, but look at the pass and the finish from Bibby. Sugapong backs out. And then Woods swats it away. Bibby running up ahead. Easy as you like.
The 2-3 zone. Trying to mix it up a little bit.
Castillo has to go for the long range triple and knocks it down. A lot hasn't been going their way tonight, but the long range threes, I tell you, we had Pastrana hit one earlier on in the opening half, and then that one there from Castillo. Although Blindsar's restored straight away with Castillo. Back to Kent Pastrana. That's a good make. The shot choices, I think, have improved overall in this third period from the Philippines. Still hasn't gone their way because Chloe Bibby is doing things like that. I tell you, rotating through two 19-year-olds as your point guards is quite awesome for the future of your team. Pastrana makes it in!
Great three-point shot.
Banks open on a Sunday. Cool. Borlase, she gets it on the action. Shot clock off. Australia get the last shot here and continue their dominance here in Shenzhen. A no-look pass from Abby Alice. Wow. Count the points. Bourne's got one.
Really good pass, because what they've been doing the last few times is, you know, again, it's good for the Australians to see that they're crashing the boards, but a nice break here. Courtney Woods going strong. Nice pass. You know, a bit more of a free-throwing style of game. They're learning this. This is a new style from Sandy Brundello, which Coach Paul Morris is embracing.
And swatted away, taken away, I should say, by Bourne. George, right spot, putback's good. Reed kicks ahead to Soa, finds some space and gets the bucket to go. Waits for George to get back. He finds Reed. George takes a shot from long range. Woods somehow collected the rebound. Reed now for Australia. To George to Soa. They go cross court and Izzy Bourne converts.
They're just looking for each other and what's the best shot.
Again, off and running. Soa gets it to go. Philippines yet to score in this fourth term. What can Ani Mum do? She hasn't scored all game. Finally gets one to go. Good reward. Ellis. 7 assists to go with her 4 points. Blitzar's dishes to Fowler. Beautiful work from the bigs.
When you're a group that's just trying to get together and you know, that's such a strong point.
Another no-look pass from Alice. Another three from Chloe Bibby. 70-point lead for the Opals. Ellis gets rewarded with a basket. De Jesus. Just a tired pass there. Ellis off and running. So too Blitzars. Another basket for the Aussies. Of course, they host the next edition of the Asia Cup in 2027. Ellis now. Again, another great finish on the reverse from Abby Ellis. She's feeling it right now. A timeout called on the floor. 115. Making her mark in 2025. Strana gets blocked by one of the shortest Australians on the court, and it's a big win for the Australian Opals to begin their 2025 FIBA Women's Asia Cup campaign. Final score here from Shenzhen is Australia 115, defeating the Philippines 39.